Greetings and welcome to the 7.3 Gear Compendium video, in which I want to go through all the new gearing methods and true endgame glamour items that have been added with the patch. Like always, if I'm missing out on something, feel free to help me out in the comments section. Thank you and let's go. Starting off with the new Mystic Memory Gear from the Misu Terminal dungeon, which is on item level 735, and so far I didn't have the chance to see how it actually looks, but will of course keep you updated with a showcase video in the next couple of days. For those coming back to Dawntrail for its final MSQ patch and the new alliance raid, this is a solid way to get catch-up gear. However, in order to unlock the new dungeon, you have to complete the main scenario quest first, which will also unlock the new trial, but more to that later. On item level 750 we have lots of options now. The easiest among them are upgraded ceremonial gear pieces, which you can find on this lady in solution 9. Like always, you have to trade in the crafted ceremonial gear that you can sometimes find cheap on the market board to receive certificates that, together with Immortal Rain, can be exchanged against the item level 750 augmented version of that gear. The sand is received by trading in tomestones of heliometry that you can get from all sorts of endgame content and duty relays with max level jobs. Remember that you don't have to exchange the exact piece you want to upgrade, so a weapon can be traded in against multiple certificates that are worth 2 accessory pieces, for example. On the same page we can find the new Mayakov gear from Sandoria the Second Walk, which is the Dawntrail second alliance raid entry and is quite manageable and easy to complete. Quite a step down in difficulty level from the last tier in my opinion. The fights are still cool and the final boss is very enjoyable from the visuals and mechanics. This gear can often be mixed and matched with the before mentioned augmented ceremonial gear, especially when you want to max out your secondary stats and don't have access to higher item level stuff, because you don't do Savage. Therefore make sure to visit Sandoria on a weekly basis, as all rewards in there except Orchestrion rolls are limited to 1 piece per week. Especially the Montion coin is very important and is received upon killing the final boss, and together with the Odell coin can be used to earn upgrading materials for Historia Tomestone gear, which is a neat way for non-savage raiders to get close to the maxed out item level. Next up we got the extreme version of the final Dawntrail story trial, and here we get weapons on item level 755 in the form of the Aegis weapons. These are a decent upgrade over the previous options, as weapons have much higher impact than other slots. Above that, I like those a lot on their design, so it could be interesting to dip a toe into that content. The normal boss fight was already very promising. Just make sure to complete the terminal invitation quest before heading to the Wandering Minstrel. You can get a weapon as a drop on the boss or by spending totems in solution 9. Last but not least, like already mentioned, we got some sweet ways to upgrade Historia gear to item level 760, except for weapons, that are still locked behind the Esther received from Savage. You're going to need the Historia gear piece in question from the Tomestones of Mathmatics and combine it with the ever-charged Twine or Glaze, which can be received by exchanging coins from both parts of the Dawntrail Alliance raids or from Sack of Nuts. On that regard, remember to use the Alliance raid coins for the Twine, as the Glaze is on a lower budget for the Sack of Nuts exchange. On Craft and Gatherer gear we also see some nice new additions featuring the Crested set that actually looks very nice and might be the first Craft or Gatherer set I'm going to get for its glamour quality alone, except the good old Ishgard set from Heavensward times. However, the Gatherer gear is actually so cool I instantly considered leveling up my Gatherer jobs for Dawntrail, which is a content section I have neglected yet. And now to the actual true endgame, which did blow me away with the new PvP gear, that you can already get by just trading in a couple of Tropeos crystals in Wolf's Den Pier. And here I really like the way they grant access to all pieces for all jobs, as you can combine them in the way you want, and there are many promising new additions as the trousers here for example, or the chest piece, which might become part of my main set for the next months. Really some banger incentive to go back into PvPing in Crystalline Conflict, which is the form of content you can receive those Tropeos crystals from. However, the story doesn't end with this beautiful new set, because those of you that missed out on the Archfiend or Force Monarchy sets in earlier PvP series, now you can also get those from Tropeos crystals as well, which is phenomenal. And that combined with the possibility to queue up with 2 people, at least in non-ranked Crystalline Conflict, will definitely get back my attention for PvP content, at least for the moment. After my personal top pick, we have some new shirts from Solution 9 that are added as rewards for the Special Fate Mascot Murder. That is a level 100 Fate in Living Memory. And I really like that we have different variations of size and length for those mica shirts, definitely something they should consider as well for other new items. And actually they did, because lastly we got some new glamour for Mandeville gold points received from all sorts of activities in Gold Saucer. They're quite cheap at 5k MGP and also come in different size and fit variations, which hopefully is a new trend for these kind of gear pieces in the future. You can dye them and choose your favorite mascot in the size and fit you want, and I like that a lot. And that's it already. If I'm being honest, I did expect some shiny trial weapons from early expansions, but even without those, I guess we eat quite well for glamour and gear designs with this patch. So stick around for my showcase videos and enjoy all the new gear of 7.3. Like always, stay safe, stay healthy, and keep loving Final Fantasy.